Testing 1, 2, 3. Check line. Sample foot 1 meter for 1 time. Light the fire. Light the diyas in front emojis. But no, not those. Just those, yeah, those three. Bring the lota water for me again. Send it to the windy now. Whoever didn't wash their hand, everybody else who's sitting down with you, come. So whoever's sitting down there for the puja, just come across here, we do purification, right? So rub your hands together, touch your tails once, rub it again. Touch your tail lips, wash your hands again. Wash your hands together. Touch it to your lips, right? Wash your hands again. Good. Pass your hand overhead like this. Right. Go back to them. Wash your hands together. Touch water to your lips once. Wash your hands again. Good. Go back over there. Touch it to your lips. Good. Touch your water to your lips. Wash your hands again. Good. Wash your hands together. Drop to your lips, touch your lips. Wash your hands again, drop it together. All right? Wash your hands together, touch your water to your lips. Wash your hands again. Good. Touch your water to your lips. Wash your hands again. Rub your hands together. Right, that's all. Good. Carry this back from me and put it over there. Ready? All right. So everybody could stand together. Just come around and you'll touch hands, right? I'll tell you what to do as we go along. So Vaishnavi, take a flower. Bole Sri Lakshmi Mata ki Jai. Welcome devotees to our Diwali celebrations this evening. We'll begin with opening prayer. I ask everyone to please stand. So, clasp your hands. We concentrate for a short moment. We join in opening prayer together. Mahalakshmi श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधार वरनो रघुवर विमल यश जो दायक बोधहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश्वरी सियापति रामचंद्र जी की जय शरण हे नाथ मम संकट हरो Offer the flower, bow, please take your seats. Okay, all of our children and young ones are sitting for puja this evening, so we will perform Lakshmi Mata Puja together. First of all, take a flower in your hand. Concentrate for a moment or two. Om Gajananang Bhutaganari Sevitam Kapityajam Ufarasar Bhakshanam Umasutam Shoka Vinashakaranam Namami Vigneshwar Parapankajam Sri Lakshmi Mata Namo Namaha Om Namah Sharvaya Shantaya Shambhave Shambhave Namaha Vigneshwar Namastubhyam Bhuteshwar Namosute Sri Ganganapatiye Namaha Sri Lakshmi Mata Namo Namaha Sri Uma Maheshwaraya Namo Namaha Avahayami Sthapayami Pujayami. Offer the flower in front. Bow. Okay, make offerings in front of each murti. The three of them that we have there. So begin with water, drop of water each place. Om Namo Swanantai Start with Ganesh first, then Lakshmi, then Shiva. Om Namo Swanantai Sahasramurte Sahasaparakshi Shirorabhave Sahasranamane Purushaya Saswate Sahasakotu Yugdharine Namaha Sri Ganganapatiye Namaha Sri Lakshmi Mata Namo Namaha Sri Uma Maheshwaraya Namo Namaha Shudhodak Snanam Samarpayami. Next, offer Chandan. Om Sri Khanda Chandanam Dibyam Gandhadyam Sumanoharam Vilepanam Surasresham Chandanam Pratigrihitam Sri Ganganapatiye Namaha Lakshmi Mata Namo Namaha Uma Maheshwaraya Namo Namaha Chandanam Samarpayami. Flowers. If you have dhoop grass there, offer some too in front of the Ganesh Murti. Then flowers and neem leaves in front of the Lakshmi Mata Murti. And flowers and bay leaves in front of the Shiv Murti. Om Mallikari Sugandheni Malatyarini Vai Prabhu Mahirtani Pucharthe Pushpani Pratigrihitam Pushpanjali Samarpayami. Spray some essence each place. Ganganapatiye Namaha Lakshmi Mata Namo Namaha Uma Maheshwaraya Namo Namaha Gandham Samarpayami. Light the agarbatti now. Pass it around 5 times. Om Banaspati Rasodbhuto Gandhadyo Gandha Uttama Agrayang Sarvadevanang Dhupoyam Pratigrihitam Dhupam Samarpayami. Stick it one side. Stick it on the left side of the Shiv Murti there. Okay. You have a thali with arati. Light it. Pass arati 5 times. Om Sajam Chavar संयुक्तं वाहिनीयोजितं मया दीपं गृहाण देवेशे त्रैलोक्यमिरापहं दीपं समर्पयामि। बोले श्री गजानन स्वामी की जय, लक्ष्मी माता की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय। प्रसाद गणेश भगवान first. Offer a little bit in the fire. Yeah, make sure you have flowers, Tosi. Okay, a little bit in the fire. Om Gang Ganapatye Namaha Swaha. Offer a little bit in front of the Ganesh Murti. Right, pass water around it 3 times. Om Sharkara Khanda Khadyani Dadhi Chir Gitani Cha Aharam Bhaksha Bhojam Cha Naivedyam Pratitihitam Gang Ganapatye Namaha Naivedyam Atmanam Samarpayami. Bow. Offer the flowers in front of the Murti. Lakshmi Mata Prasad. Same procedure. Om Hrim Srim Lakshmi Bhyo Namaha Swaha. Offer some in front of the Lakshmi Mata Murti. Offer it, pass water around 3 times. Om Sharkara Khanda Khadyani Dadhi Chir Gitani Cha Aharam Bhaksha Bhojam Cha Naivedyam Pratigrihitam Shri Lakshmi Mata Naivedyam Achmanam Samarpayami. Bow. Bole Sri Lakshmi Mata ki Jai. Okay, Shiv Prasad. A little bit in the fire. Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. A little bit in front of the Shiv Murti. Okay, offer it, pass water around 3 times. Om Sharkara Khanda Khadyani Dadhi Chir Gitani Cha Aharam Bhaksha Bhojam Cha Naivedyam Pratigrihitam Sri Mahadev Baba Naivedyam Achmanam Samarpayami. Bow, offer the flowers in front. Okay, you have milk for the lingam over here? You made that as well or not? You have milk to offer on the Shiv Lingam or not? You have there? Alright. So come over here now. You'll just pay the offerings on the Lingam and then you'll go back. So everybody get up. Follow Vaishnavi around this way. Alright, make sure you have the milk there, the water, chandan too to offer, right, and flowers. Chandrishi can bring for them if they need. So first you should see some milk there in a lota. Right, so offer the milk first, Om Namah Shivaya, and afterward you offer the water. Everybody touch hands and recite in your mind Om Namah Shivaya as Vaishnavi offers the milk on the lingam. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Offer the water. Use the same lota, you can pull the water in the lota and offer. Om Gangesya Yamuna Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmada Sindhu Kaveri Jalasmin Sanidhi Kuru Sri Mahadev Baba Jal Snanam Samarpayami. Okay, next offer Chandan on the lingam, 3 marks in front. Om Sri Khanda Chandanam Divyam Gandhadyam Sumanoharam Vilepanam Surasreshtam Chandanam Pratigrihitam Chandanam Samarpayami. Flowers. Om Mallikari Sugandhini Malcharini Vai Prabhu Mahirtani Pujate Pushpani Pratigrihitam Pushpanjali Samarpayami. You have agarbati there? Incense? Okay, light it and pass it around. And then arti afterward. Om Banaspati Sodbhuto Gandhadyo Gandha Uttama Agryang Sarvadevanang Dhupo Yam Pratigrihitam Dhupam Samarpayami. Arti. Om Sajanka Valti Sanyuktam Vahineyojatam Maya Deepam Dihan Devese Trailokitim Mirapaham Deepam Samarpayami. Bow. Okay, good. Finish here. Everybody go back that side. Anybody brought prasad to offer? Lakshmi Mata prasad? So tell them come to the front over there. Just take it. So both of you come, just come sit by the Bedi there. We'll offer it and then you'll go back to the back, right? And Vaishnavi and Vindi will help you out. So just take your prasad. So just go right in front of the Bedi. Sit down right there in front. Okay. So first thing I want you to do, get rested down, tick up a little bit, and you're going to offer it in the fire. Om Sri Lakshmi Mata Bhyo Namo Namaha Swaha. Okay. Now take up some of the prasad, a little bit, offer it in front of the Lakshmi Mata Murti. Just place a little bit there. Right. Now take the mango leaf in the lota of water, pass it around the prasad 3 times, and then pick it up and you offer it. Om Shakara Khanda Khadyani Dadhi Kirjitani Cha Aharam Bhaksha Bhojam Sha Naivedyam Pratigrahitam Shri Lakshmi Mata Naivedyam Ashmanam Samarpayami. Right? Put it back down. Pick up the whole thing. You bow. Nisidi bow. And then take the flowers now and offer it in front of the Murti. Good. So you can press the prasad one side and you can go back to your places. Vaishnavi can go back to your place. Okay, we are now going to do Havan together. So take a flower first. Everybody touch hands again. Okay, face the fire. We concentrate on Agindev. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Ang Jwalit Mukhe Arun Mata Varun Pita Shandil Gotra Pavakanam Agni Devai Namostute Om Agach Deva Devesha Tejorasi Jagatpade Kriyamanang Maya Pujang Grihan Surasattama Om Nana Ratna Samayuktam Karataswara Vibhushitam Asanam Deva Devesha Prityaratam Pratigrihitam Sriyagin Devata Avahyami Sthapayami Pujayami. Place the flower down on the side, pass water on the fire 3 times. Om Namo Swanantai Sahasramurte Sahasapadakshi Shirorabhave Sahasanamane Purushaya Saswate Sahasakotuyuk Dharanye Namaha Sriyagin Devai Namo Namaha. We're going to do mantra jap first, Gayatri mantra. If you know it, recite it together. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayat Swaha. Of all, pick up of a little bit each time. Om Prajapatye Swaha Idam Prajapatye Idam Namama. Om Indraye Swaha Idam Indraye Idam Namama. Om Agni Swaha Idam Agni Idam Namama. Om Somaye Swaha Idam Somaye Idam Namama. Om Bhu Swaha Idam Agni Idam Namama. Om Bhuva Swaha Idam Vayave Idam Namama. Om Swaha Swaha
idam suryaya idam namama. Pick up some more, a little bit each time. Om Ganganapatye Namaha Swaha. Om Sri Gauri Mata Swaha. Om Sri Prithvi Mata Swaha. Om Sri Panchlokpalevaya Swaha. Om Hrim Srim Channikaya Namaha Swaha. Om Krim Kalyay Namaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Saraswatyay Swaha. We're going to offer for Lakshmi Mata 6 times. Om Hrim Srim Lakshmi Bhyo Namaha Swaha. We repeat that with Swaha. Let's go. Om Hrim Srim Lakshmi Bhyo Namaha Swaha. 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 Pick up some more. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Uruvarukam Iva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshyamamritat. Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Narayanaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Sri Hum Hanumate Namaha Swaha. Om Sri Suryare Naugrahadevaya Bhyo Namo Namaha Swaha. Om Sri Agindevaya Swaha. Om Sri Ishtadevaya Swaha. Om Sri Kuldevaya Swaha. Om Sri Asthandevaya Swaha. Om Sri Vastudevaya Swaha. Om Sarvadevata Sarvadevi Bhyo Namo Namaha Swaha. Pick up a handful of rice, gugul, sugar. Om Sarvadevata Sarvadevi Bhyo Namo Namaha Swaha. Pass water around 3 times. Om Sarva Papa Harang Dibyam Gangyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanang Chamaya Dattam Grihitam Purushotamaha Achmanyam Samarpayami Sriyagindevai Namo Namaha. Take a flower, fan the fire towards the berry 5 times. Om Banaspati Rasod Bhuto Gandha Dyo Gandha Uttama Agreyang Sarvadevanang Dhupoyam Pratigrihitam Dhupam Samarpayami. Bow. Good. Bow 3 times. Okay. Final part of the puja now. Light the diya on top. All right. The others there, we should have 1 person from each family to make up 6. Come and light one of the 6 diyas in front. So Arya, come and light one. Shreya, come and light one. Adi, you come and light one. If the lighter is not working, you could use matches. Just light up the rest. Light up the rest. In the meantime, everybody take flowers now. Pass flowers around for everybody. take one flower.
Light from one diya and put on the other one. I don't think the box is working well. Light from the one diya and light the other one.
Okay, Vaishnavi, you take 2 or 3 of the pink flowers. All right, devotees, we are going to perform Lakshmi Mata Dhyan prayer. So at this moment, I want everybody to close your eyes, sit up straight, concentrate. You can recite in your mind Sri Lakshmi Mata Namo Namaha. I'm going to chant the Lakshmi Mata Ashtakam. Om Namastestu Mahamaya Sripidhe Surapujite Shankha Chakra Gadahaste Mahalakshmi Namostute Namaste Garurarudhe Kolasu Bhayankari Sarva Papa Hare Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute Sarvagye Sarvavarade Sarvadushta Bhayankari Sarva Dukha Hare Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute Om Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi Bhukti Mukti Pradayini Mantra Murte Sada Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute Adanta Rahite Devi Adi Shakti Maheshwari Yoga Jay Yoga Sambhute Mahalakshmi Namostute Sthula Sukshma Maharaudre Mahashakti Mahodare Mahapapa Hare Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute Padmasan Sthite Devi Parabrahma Swarupini Parameshi Jagannmata Mahalakshmi Namostute Shvetambadhare Devi Nanalankar Bhushite Jagat Sthite Jagannmata Mahalakshmi Namostute Mahalakshmi Astaka Stotram Yaha Pathe Bhaktimanaraha Sarva Siddhi Mavapnoti Rajam Prapnoti Sarvada Ekale Pathe Nityam Mahapapa Vinashanam Dvikalam Yapathe Nityam Dhan Dhanya Samanvita Trikalam Yapathe Nityam Mahashatru Vinashanam महालक्ष्मी भवे नित्यं प्रसन्ना वरदा शुभा इति इन्द्रकृत श्रीमहालक्ष्मी अष्टकस्तवः सम्पूर्णः। बोले श्री लक्ष्मी माता की जय. Offer the flowers around the diya on top. Everyone else, offer their flowers on the bedi and bow. Go up, just offer your flowers right in front of the diyas there, bow. Abhi. At this point, devotees, we will have a short Diwali message and then we would perform our Havan. Once that is done, we would arrange to light all the diyas, then we would have our short program, and then we would conclude with our final arati and closing prayer. So that's the procedure for this evening, okay? Acha, so we are celebrating Diwali, right? Okay. Now, Diwali is known as the festival of lights, and just remind me, how many diyas did we light on the bedi there? How much? No, 6, 7. It's 6, not 6 or 7. 6 is 6. We light 6 diyas for Lakshmi, and we light 7, or the number 7 is for Saraswati. Now these numbers mean something, okay? So today we focus on 6. We light 6 diyas because these 6 diyas supposed to represent 6 forms of, I find that funny, wealth. 6 forms of wealth, right? Yes? 6 forms of wealth, okay. Now, you know, people pray and whatnot because they want to be prosperous. Who doesn't want to have money? Who doesn't want to have things? However, in your life, you would realize that money comes, money goes. Things come, things go. People come, people go. So these 6 diyas that we light, they represent 6 forms of not material wealth, physical things, but spiritual wealth. Yes? Okay. Now, I don't expect you to remember, but I'll still tell you what they are because they represent 6 qualities inside of you. Okay? These qualities are Sham and Dam, Upariti, Titiksha, Samadhan, and Shraddha. These are 6 Sanskrit words. I'll tell you what they mean. Sham and Dam means control of mind and control of senses. So you see, it has to do with you. All right? So Amaya, if you see a cookie, and the cookie looking nice, and you want to eat that cookie, but your mommy tell him, don't eat the cookie. Will you go and take the cookie and eat it? No, very good. So Sham and Dam, you're controlling your mind, you're controlling the senses. So you ask mommy first, mommy, could I have the cookie? Mommy says, okay, go ahead, eat the cookie. And then you eat the cookie. Right? So control of mind, control of senses. It may sound simple, devotees, but even as adults, old people, lack of sense control, lack of mind control is rampant everywhere. I wouldn't go into detail. The next 2, Uparati and Titiksha. Uparati means your ability to withdraw internally from the world, and Titiksha means forbearance. It means to be able to handle whatever life throws at you. So let me see, how many of you are comfortable no matter what happens in your life? A friend gets you vexed, somebody leaves and, you know, they will leave and go. but you will be okay. How many of you think you'll be okay no matter what happens? Some people. We're all trying to get there, right? It's okay if you're not okay. It's okay not to be okay. But it's okay to try to work on that to be okay when you're not okay. Okay? All right. So that's the second two. Uparati and Titiksha. And the last two, Samadhan and Shraddha. Samadhan means a self-settledness. That you're okay inside. Let's say contented. And Shraddha means faith. Faith in what? Or who? It means faith in your guru, if you have a guru. Faith in the wisdom of the scriptures. And most importantly, faith in yourself. Yes? So how many of you think you have faith in yourself? Let me see. All right. Some people, some not. That's okay. So symbolically, we light these 6 diyas. You see? Now let me ask you this. Could anyone steal this wealth from you? It's not something physical, so somebody can't steal it, right? That's one thing. And the second thing is, the more you spend on this sort of wealth, the more it grows. As opposed to money. If I give you $20 and say, go buy a Kit Kat, because I like Kit Kat, I say, go and buy a Kit Kat, what happens to the money? It goes down. You spend money, not so? And you eat the Kit Kat, so you lose. Right. So material wealth doesn't really grow with time. Spiritual wealth grows. You understand? Okay. So this is the first lesson I want you to remember. Yes, Lakshmi Mata is about prosperity, about your home, but it's not only about that. That's a very superficial understanding of Lakshmi. So now we come to Lakshmi. What does Lakshmi mean? You know what the word Laksh means? Whether you're a Hindu or not, everybody worships Lakshmi, because Laksha means goal, a goal or a target. So, remember I spoke last time about, as Sanatanist Hindus, what are the 4 goals of life? If I were to ask you, what's the goal in your life? What's your goal? To get married? To meet Taylor Swift? What's your goal? So, who was here last time? Remind me. 4 Purusharth, the 4 goals in life. What are they? Number 1. Somebody must remember. The second one was school? No, it wasn't school. You want me to repeat it? Now, this is good for you to remember, okay? The first one is dharma. There you go. Dharma. Dharma means your values. What is right and what is wrong? Give me an example of what something right, something good to do. Well, go to school, because it's your duty to do that. What about telling the truth? Why you must tell the truth? You don't know? Nobody ever asked the Pandit. Baba say, you must tell the truth, children. And say, Pandit, why? Nobody ever asked why? Why you can't lie all the time to get what you want? You could, you know. You could. But something will happen as a result. All right, let me not carry on too much, all right? We're going into a lesson here. 4 Purusharth. The first one is dharma, your values, what is right and wrong. The second one is artha, material things. So yes, go and work, get your house, whatever, but don't get carried away. You know, some people, you get one house, this house too small. You want a bigger house. You want to get a bigger house, bigger worries. You're never happy with what you have. Always comparing yourself to other people. That is artha, material things. They bring a little bit of happiness, but not permanent. The third one is kama. You like to enjoy, you know, psychologically. People tell you nice things. The pleasures of life. Yes? But you realize that these pleasurable things, how many of you have had a toy when you were small? You play with the toy, you play with it for 3 or 4 days, it make you real happy. But then afterward, you forget about it. Up to now, where the toy is? Where the little dolly? Where the little Barbie? Probably in the rubbish somewhere. Right? So it's not permanent, is it? But there's a 4th one. So materialist people think this is all, this is life. But Sanatana Dharma says no, there is one more thing. And what is that one more thing? Moksha. Moksha means liberation. This idea of God, what it is. Something more than your little life, what you think it is. Okay? Everybody with me? The four of them are Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. Whether you think you want these or not, this is what you're all running after. Everybody running after these things. But the most important one is Moksha. So I'll ask you this question. Religion. What is the purpose of religion? Anybody knows? Why are you here? Why are you Hindu or anything else? To be happy? To get what you want? The purpose of religion, devotees and children, is God realization. To know who you truly are. I'm saying to you that you do not know, most of you do not know who you truly are. And so you suffer in this world. So there are people who couldn't care less, eat, drink, make merry, that is what life is. Others start to question, who am I when I die? That's the end. And then others, you know, they are realized people. They realize they are much more than just what you see here. That is what we mean by God. Understand? Now, it's very difficult to understand that, so we have various forms to help us understand and concretize. Okay? Everybody with me so far? All right. Now, don't worry, almost finished. Now, what I will do, I'm going to sing one bhajan that we normally sing around Diwali time. For Mother Lakshmi, talks about Sri Ram. These different forms of God that we learn lessons from. And I'm going to put to you one secret this Diwali. If you could take it, it's for you. The secret is this. Ready for it? The true light of Diwali, we say good over evil. But we all know people fighting wars all over the place. You're going to have people that cause trouble all over the place, and that is never going to end. Okay? So where is the light? Where is the light? Could you expect the world to give you this light that you want? You light up everywhere, but you are dark inside. So what is that light? I'm going to answer that question for you. If you're ready for this lesson, you will take it. If not, you're just going to bounce over your head. Okay? I pique your interest. You want to know the answer? Let's listen to the bhajan first. We'll sing it together, and then I'll briefly give you the answer. Then we'll move on to our final havan. Okay? All right. We join together in this bhajan, devotees. You may know it. Dhan Dhan Lakshmi Maharani, Mai Puja Karo Tumhari. We're saying Dhan Dhan Lakshmi. Lakshmi Mata gives prosperity. Mai Puja Karo Tumhari. I'm worshipping you. Dhan Dhan Lakshmi Maharani, Mai Puja Karo Tumhari. कार्तिक मासो आई धन धर 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 पत सारी जब कार्तिक मासो आई धन धर धर कर पत सारी ऋषियों ने विधि बताई अग्नि पूजा करवाई ऋषियों ने विधि बताई अग्नि पूजा करवाई मुख दिया साजी और झमुख दियन बारी फूलों से मंडप साजी बर जगमग जगमग सारी मन देखी देखी हर्षाए बरे जगमग जगमग सारी मन देखी देखी हर्षाए धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी
मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी मैं पूजा करूं
Now devotees, the bhajan spoke about Lakshmi Mata, worshipping Lakshmi Mata during Diwali time with lights, the 6 diyas we've lit. The bhajan goes on to talk about Sri Ram. Now, when Sri Ram returned from the forest to Ayodhya, it wasn't at Diwali time. So you're probably asking, well, how did Sri Ram come into all of this? The answer is, when Sri Ram returned, there was a festival of lights. They lit up everywhere. Rama means that which shines within. That is the translation of Rama. So when you realize what shines within, then that is like a Diwali. You understand? So even though Sri Ram, didn't return at Diwali time, there was lights, right? There were lights that were lit everywhere. So it was like a Diwali celebration. So the bhajan goes on to say, Sri Ramchandra ghar aayi, ban 14 varsh bitai. Sri Ramchandra ghar aayi, ban 14 varsh bitai. Sang Lakshman Sita Mai, jab deep malika aaye. Sang Lakshman Sita Mai, jab deep malika aaye. Dhan dhan Lakshmi Maharani,
मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी
पर्वत नाले नदिया में दिया छको जिसने बारी. पर्वत नाले नदिया में दिया छको जिसने बारी. कहा अवधपुरी नर नारी, प्रभु धन्य है भाग्य हमारे. कहा अवधपुरी नर नारी, प्रभु धन्य है भाग्य हमारे. धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी, मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी. धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी, मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी. मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी. मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी. बोल श्री लक्ष्मी माता की जय. So devotees, to give you the answer to the question very briefly, I'm going to say 3 words. Listen to them carefully. There is happiness, there is sadness, and there is peace. I'll say that again. There is happiness, sukha, there is unhappiness, dukkha, and there is peace. In Sanskrit, we say Shanti. You know, at the end of the prayers, we say Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. It literally means Om, peace, peace, peace. Now, why don't you think we say, oh, don't say Om Sukh, Sukh, Sukh? Om happiness, happiness, happiness. Why don't we say that? So I'll tell you. Think of it like this. Happiness is one extreme, sadness is another extreme, and in the middle, you have peace of mind. True happiness is peace of mind. Understand? Peace of mind. So, how many of you, how you want to be happy? You want to be, elated? The thing is, with happiness always comes sadness. Always in your life. You go on a vacation, you're really happy. Then you come back and you have to go to work. What happens? You're very sad. You go on a vacation, you feel happy. You come back and you have to go to school. Well, you might be happy for a little bit to see your friends. But you go back and forth between happiness and sadness. So what Sanatan Dharma says, devotees, is that what we pray for is not happiness, because that is temporary. We don't pray for unhappiness. You have to be crazy to pray to be sad, right? You don't want to be sad, unhappy. What do we pray for? Peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Good. So how do you find peace? How? Any ideas? All right. So maybe the adults might appreciate this a little bit more because you have some life experience. The children, it will take some time to understand maybe. There are 5 levels of mental peace. I'm going to tell you the levels from lowest to highest, and then we'll wrap up. What you need to do, treat it like a checklist and see where you are. Okay? Peace level 1, the lowest level, dharma. So how many of you try to be moral people? You do the good things and you don't do the bad things. Let me see your hand. At least you're being honest. Some people not raising their hand. So you think that all I need to do in life is lead a good life and everything is fine. Yes? Well, give me examples of good things. You speak the truth. You practice ahimsa. You try, not to hurt anybody. Speaking the truth, ahimsa, being humble, trying to be content. You understand? These values that we have. How many of you believe in these things? Well, that is dharma. Okay? Now the question is that all to bring peace of mind? Is that it? I've been practicing those things. If you ask me, you happy? Still not happy. I'm using happy very loosely. I mean peaceful. Okay? So dharma alone is not enough. You say, I could do all the right things, and remember, dharma is linked to karma. You may ask why. I ask the question, why you must tell the truth? You see, just as there are laws, physical laws, if you throw a ball up, what happens to the ball? Comes back down at you. If you do something bad to somebody, what happens later on in your life? Nature finds a way, it comes back to you. I didn't make this up, it's a sort of a law. It happens. Right? I can't tell you exactly what, but they say what goes around. If it's a physical law, why doesn't it hold mentally as well? It does. It's a law of the system we're in. So that's why you must tell the truth. Because when you don't, they say you commit a sin. Anybody knows what a sin is? A sin is defined as when you take an action against yourself. That is a sin. Understand me? But that is the lowest level. So yes, be good, do good, but you could do all of that and you still wouldn't be peaceful. Yes? So how many of you trying to be good your whole life, but something bugging you inside is still not settled? Why not? Because you're level 1. We now move to level 2. What is level 2? We're all studying the Gita every Sunday, right? Where we are right now, in the Gita, as Sri Krishna spoke, remember the man of wisdom? He has no, or she has no big desires. Nishkama. So level 2 now, you ask yourself, what desires do you have? If you're still looking for a bigger house, right? So I work at a university. If I'm looking to be a published researcher, I want to be popular, I want to do groundbreaking research, I still have these desires in me, worldly desires. So as long as I have desires for things of this world, I am not going to have full peace of mind. You with me? So I'm just telling you the levels. This is level 2. So now you judge yourself. What you're still looking for, what you're still running after. Once you're part of the rat race of life, you are always going to be a rat. Now those two are external. Now we come to level 3. We come more internal now. For the third level, peace of mind, we're getting better and better. If your mind is always on God, and I'm using God very loosely, as the Supreme Spirit, I like to say, the basis of all things, the ground of being, if your mind is always on that, that is the third level of peace, not on worldly things. If you lie down, you're dreaming of the bigger house, or you're dreaming of, you're going to win the lotto, that ain't going to make you happy. So many celebrities, they have 10, 15 houses all over, and they're still unhappy. That doesn't bring happiness, devotees. Permanent happiness. Okay? So the third level, level 3 is thinking about God all the time. Right, Nani? Sally house? How you feeling? Light inside. Initially attached a little bit, but now you're feeling good. Couldn't care less. Right? The more you grab onto in this world, the more burden you have. Always get vexed when I say that. I didn't say that in the scriptures, say that. You have a child. You love the child, but the child also brings worries. Anything in this world, it has two sides to it. You could never be peaceful unless your attitude changes. You complain about the children, did bad, did this, did that. Did it come by itself? You choose to have it. Well, most of the time you kind of choose, right? Some people have children just so. But the thing about it is whatever we have, we put ourselves in that position, yet we complain. If you want peace of mind, you have to move away from that worldly way of thinking and now keep your mind at a higher level. But still, that is level 3. That is not enough. We go up level 4. Level 4 is yoga. You know what yoga means? Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. It means the quieting of one's mind. So you're going samadhi. You quiet the mind down. 4th level is yoga. But you know what? You would think, all right, maybe that's the final level of peace of mind, but it isn't. Because can you stay in that way all the time? If God is only to be found when you close your eyes and like that, then what kind of God is that? Isn't God everywhere? The ground of all being? So the 5th level is what we call Advaita Vedanta, or Tattvamasi, or in every language, everything is that one thing at play. Everything is the dance of Shiva, the dance of Shakti, the highest level. Only when you see like this, devotees, then you have what we call total peace of mind. You don't want anything, the world could give you nothing because you are everything, yet at the same time you are absolutely nothing. It's all very personal. But if you still think you're this little body and you're running behind things of the world to make you happy, we come right back down the ladder. Which level you are at? Level 1. So you have to make up your mind. You see, devotees, this is why temple is important. You think everything else is important, but what is the most important thing? This spirituality. When I say temple, I mean spirituality of the spirit, not of the physical, not of the material. And I'll end by saying this. I've been everywhere. I've done it, most of it, done it all. And I could tell you, the world doesn't make you happy. I live in England, I live in Trinidad, I live in the US. I study from undergraduate, I do PhD, I work all over the place, I meet all kind of people. Nothing in this world, what you're running after, is going to make you happy. I went full circle and come right back down. Peace in here. Once I know who I am, not Umesh, this body only, but what I am, my true nature, then that peace I always have with me. Could drop dead, couldn't care less. Because I know my true nature, I persist. Sound like highfalutin talk, right? So let me come back down. Children, level 1. If you want to have peace of mind, do the right thing and be good. People now at level 2, stop running behind the world so much. Focus, focus on God and lessen the desires a little bit now. All this you want to be happy. It will never make you happy. So ease up on that a little bit. Okay? Is this understood? So to summarize, this Diwali, what is the light really that you're lighting? This light of wisdom inside. Everybody could light it, whether you light a physical diya or not. It is the light of spirituality. Okay? Acha? So this is my, Diwali message. I hope you take it. If you have questions, ask me afterward, but don't throw it away. Reflect on it, and most importantly, ask yourself, be honest with yourself. In my life right now, where am I? Do I have this peace of mind, or am I still running? You're still a rat in the rat race. Ask yourself that. Okay? And children, you mightn't understand, but, do good, be good, and always make spirituality, whatever religion it is, it doesn't matter. I'm saying spirituality, make that a core part of your life. Because, if you do everything else, your life at the end is going to feel very empty. It's going to feel like nothing. All the holiday you take, all the concert you go to, all the food you eat, it wouldn't give you that satisfaction that you look for. Remember this crazy looking little fattish pandit tell you that. Alright? Okay. Bole Sri Lakshmi Mata Ki Jai. We make preparations. We'll join together in our final Hawan. Mix everything together. Everybody touch hands. So Vaishnavi will make the offerings in the fire, and we'll repeat Swaha after me. We join together in our final Havan. Repeat Swaha each time. Om Sri Man Mahaganadhipatiye Swaha. Om Sri Gauri Mata Swaha. Om Sri Prithvi Mata Swaha. Om Sri Panchlokpal Devaye Swaha. Om Hrim Srim Chandikaye Namaha Swaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Swaha. Om Hrim Srim Lakshmi Bhyo Namaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Saraswatye Swaha. Om Krim Kalyay Namaha Swaha. Om Sitara Devi Swaha. Om Sri Tripura Sundari Devi Swaha. Om Sri Bhuvaneshwari Devi Swaha. Om Sri Tripura Bhairavi Devi Swaha. Om Sri Chinamasta Devi Swaha. Om Sri Dhumavati Devi Swaha. Om Sri Bagalamukhi Devi Swaha. Om Sri Matangi Devi Swaha. Om Sri Kamala Devi Swaha. Om Sri Swaha Mata Bhyo Namo Namaha Swaha. Om Hrim Shashti Devya Bhyo Namo Namaha Swaha. Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Narayanaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Sri Sita Ramachandraya Bhyo Namo Namaha Swaha. Om Sri Radha Krishnaya Bhyo Namo Namaha Swaha. Om Sri Hum Hanumate Namaha Swaha. Om Sri Aditya Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Chandra Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Mangal Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Buddha Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Brihaspati Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Shukra Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Shani Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Rahave Namaha Swaha. Om Sri Ketave Namaha Swaha. Om Sri Agindevaya Swaha. Om Sri Ishtadevaya Swaha. Om Sri Kuldevaya Swaha. Om Sri Asthan Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Vastu Devaya Swaha. Om Sarvadevata Sarvadevi Bhyo Namo Namaha Swaha. Om Sri Anant Swarupaya Brahmane Namaha Swaha. Om Sri Guruve Bhyo Namaha Swaha. Pick up the remainder with a palm leaf, some cotton and a supari. Please all stand, devotees. We make our final offering. Touch hands, everybody. Om Purnamidah Purnamidam Purnat Purnam. Go ahead. Just pass it over the flame and pass it over your head once. Good. Everybody go and bow. You may take your seats, devotees. We've completed our puja part. At this point, we will take a short break. So we are going to arrange to light up the diyas on the outside, and the children and the MCs are going to get ready for our Diwali program. So those of you who are involved in the program could come and get set up. Others could help with lighting some of the diyas on the outside. We get those lit, and then we'll continue.
गंगाधराय शिव गंगाधराय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय गंगाधराय शिव
Everyone, if you could please take your seats, we'll begin in a minute. So please come find your seats.
चन्द्रार्कवैश्वानरलोचनाय तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय चन्द्रार्कवैश्वानरलोचनाय तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय स्वरूपाय जटाधराय कीनाकहस्ताय सनातनाय दिव्याय देवाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै यकाराय नमः शिवाय स्वरूपाय जटाधराय कीनाकहस्ताय
Sitaram, and a very warm welcome to the Shiv Shakti Mandir of Marion Oaks 2025 Diwali program. My name is Vindeshwari Prasad, and I'm truly honored to serve as your MC this evening. Now, I won't be the only one on the mic tonight. We've got two very special guests, Mrs. Reshma Buru and Mr. Chandresh Buru. Ms. Reshma Buru is a dialysis PCT, and Mr. Chandresh Buru is 14 years old and currently in 9th grade. They are very active members of the Shiv Shakti Mandir. Tonight, we gather to celebrate Diwali, a festival that shines with the light of knowledge, unity, and hope. The members of our temple have prepared a program that is short in length but rich in meaning. Each performance you'll see tonight is more than just entertainment. It reflects the true spirit of Diwali, reminding us of the victory of light over darkness and good over evil.
To keep the evening lively, Diwali-themed trivia questions will be between the performances with prizes for those who answer correctly.
Each question will start off for the children, but if no one answers after a moment, we'll open it up to the rest of the audience.
Our first performance is a dance by Shreya Tota Maharaj. Shreya is 13 years old and currently an 8th grade student at Lake Highland Preparatory School. She has been on the high honor roll since admission in 6th grade. Outside of school, Shreya plays tennis, violin, and is a student of Bharatanatyam style classical Indian dance. At home, she enjoys gardening and running for exercise. This year, she was excited to complete her first 10K marathon. Shreya will present a two-part Bharatanatyam piece, choreographed by Anjali Fluka of Hindu Temple Rhythms. The first song, Ram Siya Ram, is a modern rendition of a timeless bhajan celebrating the divine love and devotion between Lord Ram and Mata Sita. Through expressive storytelling, Abhinaya, Shreya brings to life the beauty and depth of this sacred bond. The second part shifts to a vibrant, rhythmically intricate composition from the early 1990s, showcasing the dancer's mastery of Nitram, the pure dance aspect of Bharatanatyam, through dynamic footwork and precise movements. Together, these two pieces blend devotion and discipline, emotion and energy, in a radiant celebration befitting this Diwali season. Without further ado, I now welcome Shreya to the stage.
संता राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए जीवन भर रामायण गाए मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी द्रवहु सुदशरथ अजर बिहारी राम सिया राम जय जय राम राम सिया राम जय जय राम राम सिया राम जय जय राम राम सिया राम जय जय
That was such an inspiring dance, and it definitely set the tone for the rest of the program. This year is Shreya's third year performing, and we look forward to a taste of authentic classical Indian dance every year. Thank you very much, Shreya. Now it is time to pose the first question of the evening.
This question is directed to children 12 and under.
What are the oil lamps that we light around Diwali time called? Go ahead. Yep.
Diaz.
That's correct. You can pick a gift from right over there.
Okay? The next item on our program is a performance by two members of our temple. Ishan Tota Maharaj is 9 years old and a fourth grader at Lake Highland Preparatory School. His favorite subject is PE because he enjoys all things sports and games. Outside of school, Ishan plays tennis, guitar, and recently leveled up to brown belt in Taekwondo. At home, Ishan enjoys cooking and biking or riding around the neighborhood in his scooter. Amaya Rodriguez is 7 years old and currently in second grade. She plays flag football competitively and loves staying active, especially during PE class. I now welcome them onto the stage as they perform a poem conveying the true meaning of Diwali. This poem is entitled My Diwali Wish and was written by Mrs. Arati Sharma Prasad. It offers a personal insight into Diwali. Please let's welcome Ishan and Amaya onto the stage.
My Diwali wish. Diwali has come, such kushi in the air. Mithai on the table, lights everywhere. I wear my new kurta. It shines nicely and brightly. The whole world is glowing in Rangoli delightfully. Little diyas are dancing, their jyoti so small, but together they sparkle, the brightest of all. They chase away andiyara, the darkness and fear, bringing shanti and sukh for everyone near.
Lakshmi Mata, please thou come bless our home with dhan and samriddhi wherever we roam. We sing your arti with hearts open wide. Your kripa and prem are our joy and our guide. I look at the fireworks. Boom, boom they go. The colors burst high in a rainbow we show. But the soft little deer is still my best friend. Its light means hope that will never quite end. Diwali is Sundar, it makes me feel right. I dream of the world filled with prem and with light. As I join hands and whisper a sweet little prarthana. Happy Diwali sabko from Bacha Mi Yaha.
Thank you so much, Ishan and Amaya. That was such a wonderful poem, and it portrayed the significance of the meaning of Diwali perfectly. Now, time for the next question of the evening.
Again, this is directed to the children. If no answer is received, we will open it to the general audience.
What goddess is worshipped during Diwali? Come up.
Lakshmi Mata.
Correct. You can pick a prize from here.
Okay, our next item on the program is something truly special. This year marks the very first time the temple has organized a group choir performance for our Diwali celebration. We will be performing two iconic and popular Diwali bhajans, Hey Anadanaki Maharani and Bando Charana Kamala Raghunandan. We hope to continue growing this tradition in the years to come. So if you are interested in being part of our choir, we'd love for you to join us. I welcome the choir onto the stage.
34.
मंदिर तिहारा छम छम करे, लाखों दियों की ज्योति करे। मंदिर तिहारा छम छम करे, लाखों दियों की ज्योति करे। घंटों घमावनदार है, हाथों से धन की बरखा करे। तेरे हम पे भी हो मेहरबानी, जय लक्ष्मी रानी। हे अनमन की महारानी, जय लक्ष्मी रानी। हम मांगते माँ सोना का हार, हम मांगते माँ चांदी का हार। हम मांगते माँ सोना का हार, हम मांगते माँ चांदी का हार। हम तो बदल इतना मांगते, भूखा न कोई सोइया, सबकी रखना निज रानी, जय लक्ष्मी रानी। हे अनधन की महारानी, जय लक्ष्मी रानी। मन से जो माँ की पूजा करे, माँ उसके सारे दुखड़े हरे। मन से जो माँ की पूजा करे, माँ उसके सारे दुखड़े हरे। गिरती हवा की किस्मत माँ, चलती करे और बढ़ती करे। कोई देवी न तुझसे रानी, जय लक्ष्मी रानी। हे अनधन की महारानी, जय लक्ष्मी रानी। तुझे घर घर पूजे प्राणी, जय लक्ष्मी रानी। हे अनधन की महारानी, जय लक्ष्मी रानी। जय लक्ष्मी रानी, जय लक्ष्मी रानी। बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन, बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन, कमल रघुनंदन, कमल रघुनंदन, कमल रघुनंदन। बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन, बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन। जिनके कृपा सकल सुख संपत्ति, जिनके कृपा सकल सुख संपत्ति। पावक जन भक्तन उर चंदन, पावक जन भक्तन उर चंदन। बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन, बंदो चरण कमल जनकसुतायुध दुष्ट निखंडन जनकसुतायुध दुष्ट निखंडन बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन बंदो चरण कमल तीन ताप अरु जनम मरण भय तीन ताप अरु जनम मरण भय दूर करत चिन्हने जन रंजन दूर करत चिन्हने जन रंजन बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन भक्त नमक चरणन में भगवन भक्त नमक चरणन में भगवन कृपा करिए सेवक भय भंजन कृपा करिए सेवक भय भंजन बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन कमल रघुनंदन कमल रघुनंदन कमल रघुनंदन कमल रघुनंदन बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन 2
It doesn't feel like Diwali without these songs. So thank you to the choir for bringing the festive spirit to life. Time for our question.
If you know the answer, raise your hand and come up.
In what month does Diwali typically fall in? Anybody know? Anybody else know? Okay, that's correct. You can come get a gift. There is another month though. November. Yeah.
Okay. Our final act on the program is an instrumental of the popular film song titled Tum Hi Ho, originally sung by Arjit Singh. This instrumental will be performed by 3 members of the temple. Tonight, we have with us Arya Rodriguez, Abhinav Prasad, and Vaishvi Prasad. Arya Rodriguez is in 6th grade at Ocala. She has been playing the piano since 2021 and is also part of a school band. Arya is an avid reader who loves exploring new stories and ideas through books, and math is her favorite subject. Abhinav Prasad is in his final year of middle school, where his favorite subject is Spanish. He has been playing the violin for 3 years and tabla for 6 years. Along with his passion for music, Abhinav is also a competitive soccer player, serving as the goalie for the team. Vaishvi Prasad will be accompanying Arya and Abhinav on the tabla. She is a student in the Santa Fe College Honors Program and is on the transfer track to the University of Florida, where she plans to major in biology. So let's give it up for Abhinav, Arya, and Vaishnavi. Wow, that was such a wonderful instrumental, and I think I can say on behalf of everyone here that it was thoroughly enjoyed.
Okay, last question.
Which Lord's return to Ayodhya do we celebrate during Diwali? Oh. If you have the answer, raise your hand. Oh. Correct, you could take a prize.
To close our very short but sweet program, I invite Mr. Deepak Bechan, our chairperson of the management committee, to give a vote of thanks. Although very new in the post, Uncle Deepak has been vibrant and active in all aspects of our Mandir. Mr. Deepak?
Sitaram, y'all. I was just putting on the final touches on this vote of thanks. My name is Deepak, by the way, and it is... Sorry. I lost where I was. And it's an honor for me to address you all today as your temple committee chairman, and in extending our combined gratitude to all involved in today's beautiful celebration. First of all, I'd like to thank our spiritual leader, Pandit Umesh, for guiding us through today's rituals and sharing his divine spiritual wisdom on the meaning of Diwali. And our heartfelt thanks to all the children who performed in the Lakshmi Puja. Their discipline and sacrifice will surely bring them immense blessings through their early development in life. Next, I'd like to extend thanks to Vindi, Reshma, and Chandresh for hosting this evening's event. A job well done. Can we have another round of applause for them, please? And now I'd like to extend a very special thanks to Ms. Arti Prasad, right there, for her incredible dedication in organizing this amazing Diwali program, bringing together such talented performance, and her commitment to the guidance of our Shiv Shakti Mandir choir. A round of applause to Arti, please, if you will. That being said, I want to express our sincerest appreciation to all the performers tonight. To Shreya for performing such a captivating and graceful dance performance. To Ishan and Amaya for their beautiful and heartfelt rendition of My Diwali Wish. To all the brave members of the Shiv Shakti choir. And finally, to Vaishnavi, Abhinav, and Arya for their mesmerizing instrumental performance of Tum Hi Ho. One more round of applause for all our performers tonight. I'd also like to extend our sincerest thanks to all the dedicated volunteers who worked tirelessly behind the scenes, especially when it came to the decoration of the temples and the before and after cleaning up efforts. Thank you so much. Your help has been so appreciated. I also want to give a special thanks and blessings to the hands that lovingly prepared all the dishes for us this afternoon for our Sangha Bhojan. We're about to have some real delicious food, so a special thanks to them. You know, feeding people is always such a blessing. And finally, I'd like to thank all of you for coming out. It's heartwarming to see our community united like this, coming out for an event like this, you know? They say a good leader leads by example, and I hope that my extensive efforts in preparing for the preparing the temple for the Diwali reflects that. And that being said, volunteering is a wonderful way to receive blessings and strengthen our personal relationships and bonds. Let's carry the spirit of Diwali by volunteering our time and energy for the temple and furthermore our community. I encourage you all to join me in building a brighter future for our community, one filled with unity and support. Together, we can forge strong connections, heal the wounds that have divided us in the past, and build something truly remarkable. Thank you all again for being a part of this beautiful celebration, and may the light of Diwali fill your lives with joy and prosperity. Sitaram.
And that's it. Thank you very much for joining us this evening for our 2025 Diwali program. We are extremely grateful for your company tonight. Just a reminder that prasad, sweets and food have been prepared, so feel free to stay back and enjoy. We also have Vaishnavi and Siddhi who will be offering minor designs in Mehndi for those who are interested. They will be seated at a table where you can find them. We hope that you stick around for the rest of the evening. Again, thank you very much and Shubh Diwali to all.
Thank you very much, Madam MC Vindi. So devotees, we've come to the end of our wonderful celebrations this evening. Let me say blessings to the management committee and all of those who were involved in making this evening's celebration a success. And we can measure success in different ways, devotees. Some people measure success how many people come. You can measure success by how much RT they collect. You can measure success in different ways, but I don't measure success in that way. You want to know how I measure success? The sort of feeling that you get when everyone comes around, when you sit together, when you pray together, that environment, it is wonderful. And I'm very happy to see so many of you young, I'm saying young, some of you young, some of you not that young, right? Children, young adults, performing puja and taking the lead. This is what we want to see. So November would be it would be 3 years since my family and we've moved to the US, and we've been coming to the temple through the instrumentality of Akash and others. And so it's a nice milestone to mark, And I want, on my own behalf, to express my gratitude to all of you. The big secret, or the not so big secret, is that where God is really, each person. And so the reason you may say, well, why are I driving from Ocala to come here? Why we come? We could have 2 people, nobody. I come alone. It have 50 people. It doesn't matter, devotees. You come because of dharma, duty, and what we get from it personally, and also service of others. So let me end with a little story now. A little story for Diwali, right? It's not really a Diwali story. But I promised to tell the management committee this story, which I heard from my father. And these things are passed down, but it's a good story. So, once there was a donkey cart driver. You know what a donkey cart is? The young people might know. A donkey attached to a cart. So there was this donkey cart driver, and he used to, work transporting grass and whatnot. Let's say in Trinidad, long time, right? So this donkey cart driver used to jump up on the donkey cart, eat his breakfast, say a piece of roti quickly in the morning, and then go off to work for the day. Now, there was this little dog, a little puppy, right? And this puppy used to come and sit under the donkey cart. So what the driver would do, he would take out his breakfast, eat a piece, but break a piece and throw it for this little dog underneath. And the dog would eat that and feel good. And then the driver would say, hut, hut, go. The donkey would start to go, and this little dog would run under the cart. Right? So this started to happen every day. He would feed the little dog would eat it, run under the cart. After a little while, you know what happened? This little dog thought that he was pulling the cart. Because when he go, the cart would go. Not so?
So he would run under the cart would go, the cart would stop, he would stop, so he thought. One day, the driver of the donkey cart was late. So he took out his roti and he ate it quickly, he forgot about the dog, and he started to take off. He went, hut, hut. So this dog looked up at the driver and said, but what's wrong with this man? He don't know that I pull in this cart. He didn't give me any food today. You know what? I'm not going to pull the cart. So the dog remained there. The driver went, hut, hut. What do you think happened? The donkey cart started to move and go. The dog remained right there just watching the cart going like that in a distance. Then the dog thought, hey, you know what? I am not pulling the cart. It's the driver pulling the cart. And so the dog ran with literally his tail between his legs under the cart, quiet, quiet, and realized, you know what? I am not in charge. I am not pulling the cart. It is the driver who is pulling the cart. Now, management committee, you know why I'm telling you this story? Who are we in the story? The little dog. What is the cart? The cart with the donkey is like this institution here, the temple, God's work. And who's the driver? Supreme Spirit, God Himself. So we shouldn't think that we pull in the cart. We have the opportunity here, get a little bit of roti to do service to other people. You see? So we mustn't have things wrong side. Oh, we're doing them a favor. We come in the temple. You Bhagwan? Well, I mean, yes, you're Bhagwan, but also you're not Bhagwan. If you understand. This attitude of service, devotees, this temple is an opportunity for us to come to serve. And as I always say, you know, committee, you shouldn't worry. People, if they have the karma to reach, they will reach. If they don't have the karma to reach, they can't reach. They are past the test. You see somebody come, they vex with somebody in the temple and they don't come back. Who to lose? Who to lose? Can't continue going. They're not getting the little roti. You understand? So what I'm saying to you devotees is you have something special here in the community. It feels like back home. Diwali is a special time. It's what we make of it. And many people have commented just walking into here because of the vibrations of all of us. You feel different. So as I said, you could sit down and watch the live broadcast home in your underwear while eating cereal. You're not going to get any benefit. But if you come here, being in the environment, we have service, you know, twice for the month. We have special occasions. COVID finish. But being in the environment, soaking up the vibrations, it does something for you. If you don't understand what they're saying and it sounds like stupidness, well, think what you want. But for those of you who want something out of life, you want more, you want that fulfillment that I keep talking about, come. No, we don't care about membership numbers, but come to benefit and come to serve. All right, Deepak? So you, the management committee, this is all voluntary. Nobody getting paid. We all contributing. I won't talk about what we contributing, how we contributing to keep this going. But we all have a responsibility. This is dharma. If you ask what you do with your life, it's always me, what I could get, or what have I left for the children? How do we pass on the baton to all of them? Think about that, devotees, and ask what you do with your life. And if you think not much, well, you still have some time. In the time that you have, do something with it. Okay? So, it's not a buff, but it's a wake-up call to all of us. Don't treat it lightly. In the same way, you can't miss a soap opera on TV. You can't miss your holiday. You can't miss your, going for your, well, saying KFC or whatever it is, your favorite restaurant. It's easy to miss temple. I have been to go this morning. The place cold, this, that, and the other. If we could have the same discipline for the most important thing, spirituality, then your life good. But if you focus on other things to the detriment of this, you will find no fulfillment in your life whatsoever. Okay? So again, this is the Diwali message. Nah? It's nice with the culture and everything else, but don't forget what is the essence. We don't have a Diwali queen, or like my father liked to say, who's the real Diwali queen? Lakshmi Maya. That's supreme in that particular form. Okay? So let me say, Shubh Diwali. You know, everybody's saying Happy Diwali. Understand why we don't want to say Happy Diwali, right? Because you could have a sad Diwali too. So what's the word? Shubh. Shubh means auspicious. So we say to each other, Shubh Diwali. To your families on Diwali day, Shubh Diwali. Okay? So blessings to all of you. May prosperity in the spiritual form come to you. I am blessing nobody with no material wealth at all. I don't know anything about that. But on the spiritual side, I know it would benefit you. Okay? So again, devotees, blessings to all of you, blessings to the management committee, and please come and get involved. We have responsibilities for everybody to clean the temple, to prepare, to share food, to do things afterward. Get involved. This is not a spectator sport. Okay? Acha. So we've come to the end. We will join together now in our final arati, Lakshmi Arati. The Srotas will come back, do the arati. We'll have closing prayer, and then we'll move on to our refreshments. Please all stand, devotees. We join together in our final arati. Om Jai Lakshmi Mata, Maiya Jai Lakshmi Mata, Tumko nisrin dhyavat, Tumko nisrin dhyavat, Hari Vishnu Dada. Om Jai Lakshmi Mata, Kumara Ma Brahmani, Tum ho Jagmata, Surya Chandra Madhyavat, Narad Rishi Gata. Durga Rupa Niranjani, Sukha Sampati Data, जो कोई तुमको ध्यावत, जो कोई तुमको रिद्धि सिद्धि धन पाता. तुम पाताल निवासिनी, तुम हो शुभदाता. कर्म प्रभाव प्रकाशिनी, भवनिधि की त्राता. जिस घर में तुम रहती, सब सद्गुण आता. सब संभव हो जाता, मन नहीं घबराता. तुम बिन यज्ञ न होते, वस्त्र न हो राता. खान पान का भैरव, सब तुमसे आता. शुभ गुण मंदिर सुंदर, क्षीरो दधि जाता. रत्न चतुर्दश तुम बिन, कोई नहीं पाता.
दिन ध्यावत तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत हरि विष्णु दाता मैया जय लक्ष्मी माता मैया जय लक्ष्मी माता मैया जय लक्ष्मी माता.
Take the rest of the flowers. We join together in closing prayer, devotees.
शिव हरे शिव राम सखे प्रभु त्रिविधता निवारण हे विभो अज जनेश्वर यादव पाहि मन शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरं शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरं प्रतिदिनं कुशलं च मङ्गलं प्रतिदिनं कुशलं च मङ्गलम् ॐ मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्ष मङ्गलायतनो हरे मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज ॐ मन्त्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दनं यत् पूजितं मया देवा परिपूर्णं तदस्तु ॐ असतो मा सत्तमः ॐ तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमः ॐ मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमः ॐ त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्याद्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं देवदेव ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ॐ हर हर महादेव हर हर महादेव हर हर महादेव बोले श्री गजानन स्वामी की जय बोले श्री लक्ष्मी माता की जय बोले श्री उमापति महादेव की जय बोले श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय.
Offer the flowers and bow. Okay, all Srotas, wait, we're finished yet. We have prasad for them. So give them the prasad. Take one, everybody. Now turn to face everybody.
And together you're going to say, Sakal Panch Jai Sitaram. You can do a 3-4 if you want. Acha, devotees, just final announcements. So we have, according to our calendar, 4 sessions again for the rest of the year. On November the 2nd will be our next session. However, we are doing a special satsang starting at 2 p.m. hosted by Auntie Ramona and her family in memory of Uncle Ken, who passed away earlier. So you're all invited. We'll have puja starting at 2 p.m. Satsang will be finished by 4:30. We're doing it that time because we know people have to work on Monday and whatnot. So we will be finished on time. People can eat and whatnot and close up for the day. Next will be November the 16th, Sunday, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. for service. November the 30th, Sunday morning service as well, and December the 14th. This will be posted up on our Facebook page, and we have our WhatsApp group as well. If you want to keep in contact, feel free to speak to any member, especially Deepak, our chairperson. He could add you to the group, or you could find the information. So we'll have 4 services again for the rest of the year. All are invited. Once again, blessings everybody. Please remain partake of, well, food we have prepared for everybody. Remain around, the diyas are outside, the children could play, the adults could socialize, and remember, we have, it's 2 mehendi stations. Is it, if you're interested in getting mehendi? This is men and women, or just women? Men and women. Men is do this thing too? Everybody? All right, okay. So anybody who's interested in doing mehendi. Blessings, devotees, and Shubh Diwali to all of you. We put on music to play in the meantime while we